In Addison, and welcome to the combined meeting of the committees for Monday, November 17th, 2025. Will the secretary please call the roll?
Trustees Del Rosario.
Here.
Reyes. Ruggieri.
Here.
Co-chairs Kluzny.
Here.
Nasty.
Here.
O'Brien.
Here. Item number 2 is consideration to approve the minutes of the November 3rd, 2025 combined meeting of the committees.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Minutes are approved. Item number 3 is audience input regarding agenda items before the committee. We have none. Item number 4 is discussion of accounts payable. Earlier this evening, we reviewed the following directives. Directive 26-41 in the amount of $555,072.75. Directive 26-42 in the amount of $421,875.51. And Directive number 26-43 in the amount of $2,293,083.28.
Motion. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Item number 5 is consideration of a resolution acknowledging a donation to the Addison Township Community Foundation in the amount of $10,000 to assist Addison families.
Bless you.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
Motion. Second.
Thank you. Joe.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm really excited to present this to you, to the board, and looking for your favorable approval in this acknowledgement of the donation. What this comes down to is it's a way that we can give back to the to our residents. And when we hear township, we say, well, hold on, that's people outside of the village of Addison. But staff, we've been able to work with the fellow taxing bodies where we could identify families that are maybe in need of a little pick-me-up for a financial pick-me-up or other resources. They're identified maybe from the schools or even our Henry Hyde Resource Center, families that need our assistance during this time. I think it's tangible what the board can do, what we can do for your constituents, the residents of Addison, and they are residents here, and we can give back through them through a 501 established through the township that would be directly affecting Addison families. That is my presentation for you here today, and seeking your favorable approval for that.
Thank you. I have no questions. Any questions from the committee? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Item number 6 is consideration of approval to purchase bulk road salt through the DuPage County Joint Purchasing Requisition from Compass Minerals America, Inc. of Overland Park, Kansas, in the not-to-exceed amount of $185,000. Funding in account number 100.2520-4206.
Motion. Second.
Thank you. Brian.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Over the past several years, we've worked with DuPage County and other municipalities on the joint bid for the purchase of bulk road salt. This spring, when the county opened up the bid, it was awarded to Compass Minerals America, Inc. as the lowest responsible bidder at a price of $70.79 per ton, and that includes delivery. This is actually a decrease of $3.11 per ton from the previous year's contract, so we're actually seeing a little bit of a savings with this one. And each year we estimate using 2,200 tons of salt, and this contract allows us to purchase all the way up to 150% of that allocation, still at the $70.79 underneath the contract, so there would be no increase if we go over our allocation. So at this time, we request your concurrence to purchase the bulk road salt in the unit price of $70.79 per ton in the not-to-exceed amount of $185,000. Thank you.
Thank you. I have no questions on this item. Any questions from the committee? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Item number 7 is consideration to award bid number 25-9-1 to Veterans VAC Services of McHenry, Illinois for the Kings Point Sanitary Sewer Main Line Point Repair Project in the amount of $31,000. Funding in account number 500.5031-4180.
Motion. Second.
Thank you. Ryan.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On October 20th, we opened up the bid for the Kings Point Sanitary Sewer Mainline Repair Project, and we received a total of 8 bids for this project, with Veterans Vac Services of McHenry, Illinois, being the low bidder. This work includes spot repairs of the mainline sewers, reconnection of laterals, as well as restoration. This will take place in the Kings Point subdivision along Kings Point Drive North, Wincroft Place, and Kings Point Drive East. Veterans Vac Services is a new vendor for us, but we did check all the references and everything came back favorable. So at this time, we request your concurrence for awarding bid 25-9-1 to Veterans Vac Services in the amount of $31,000. Thank you.
Thank you. I have no questions on this item. Any questions from the committee? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
And moving on to Public Health, Safety, and Judicial Committee items. Item number 8, consideration of an ordinance amending Chapter 3 of the Village Code to increase the number of Class D liquor licenses for Tacos LTO number 10, located at 1012 North Rowling Road.
Second.
Joe?
Thank you, Madam Chair. As you indicated, this would be an increase for a Class D liquor license. I'd like to focus on the location there, 1012 North Rowling Road, and that being the Tacos LTO number 10. Number 10 because the owner who's with us here and management staff, they have 9 other restaurants. So they're pretty successful in what they do, and they want to bring their success to Addison. And we did meet with the Advisory Liquor Commission on November 4th, who gave a favorable motion to bring them here. They're here if they want to talk. They did say they didn't want to, just to let you know. But I'm coming here seeking your favorable approval tonight.
And would you like to share anything about the restaurant or your business? You don't have to. Okay, can you come to the microphone and state your name and address, please?
My name is Jeanette Cameron, and I will translate.
Honorio Martínez, Tacos El Tío.
He is Honorio Martínez, Tacos El Tío. ¿Quiere decir algo del restaurante?
No, no.
Jeanette,
Sí, lo que
do
quiero es que-
you want to tilt the microphone down a little bit closer to both of you? Thanks.
Ahora sí que lo que yo quiero es que pues, me den permiso y pues, seguir adelante.
What he wants is that you give him permission so he can continue with his business.
Okay. And we did read information about the business, and we saw a copy of the menu, and it looks like a delicious assortment of food there.
Que tiene el menú del restaurante y que se ve que es deliciosa comida. ¿Qué significa decir algo?
¿No? Pues, yo espero que vayan allá y que lo prueban y que lo prueben y que sepan el sabor que tenemos. Pues.
That he inviting you to go, you can taste and the flavor that he has.
Thank you. I have no questions. Does anybody else?
I can testify, I have been there once, and it was very good. So it was very good service, good food. I also did see a truck out front. Do you guys offer off-site services as well?
Que él fue una vez que fue y que la comida es buena, el servicio es bueno y que vio que usted tiene su camión afuera en el parking lot. Que
Eso es para que la gente vea desde como ¿cómo se dice? Como anuncio de Tacos El Tío.
Yeah, he has right now the truck like advertising, more like to promote it. The truck is not in service yet because we have to do all the process to get the service.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Joe?
Thank you.
No, item number 9, consideration of a resolution approving addendum to the Traffic Law Enforcement System Agreement with Red Speed Illinois LLC.
Motion. Second.
Roy?
Thank you, Madam Chair. This item for your consideration is a resolution approving a one-year extension and addendum to the Traffic Law Enforcement Systems Agreement we have with Red Speed. They manage our Red Speed cameras at Lake and JFK, have been doing so since 2008, and we realized the contract is expired and we need to renew it. So this would extend it for 1 year, would also allow for automatic renewals for successive one-year terms. They have not changed their portion since 2008. It would remain the same. Violations get sent directly to them, and they charge $1,499 per active camera and then a $5.99 violation fee. And then the remaining goes back to the Village of Addison. And we would ask for your favorable approval.
Okay, and that's the only intersection that has it today to protect the students crossing the street?
Correct. Yeah, that is the only intersection that has it. It has been a tremendous benefit, not just because the school is there, the library is nearby, but we've also had access to that camera for a lot of crime-solving capabilities over the years.
Okay, I have no questions. Any questions from the committee?
Roy, we pay a monthly fee, as you mentioned, and also the $5.99 per violation. Is that something that we've been doing all along, or?
We've always done that since we started the agreement back in 2008, and it has not changed. They haven't raised it. It's stayed the same, and the amount that comes back to the village fluctuates with each month.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Roy.
Thank you.
Item number 10, audience participation regarding village business. We don't have anything tonight. Item number 11, executive session. Unnecessary. Item number 12, other business at the discretion of the chairman. Nothing tonight. And item number 13.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
I'd like to call the village board meeting for Monday, November 17th, 2025 to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Trustees Del Rosario,
Here.
Kluzny,
Here.
Nasty,
Here.
O'Brien.
Here.
Trustee Reyes is not here this evening, and Trustee Ruggieri,
Here.
and Mayor Hundley.
Here. Will everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 4 is approval of the minutes of the November 3rd, 2025 village board meeting. Is there a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second to approve. Is there any corrections, deletions to those minutes? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. Item 5 is proclamations, appointments, and presentations. We have none tonight. Item 6 is audience input regarding agenda items before the board. There is none. Item 7, consent agenda. 7A is approval of accounts payable.
Earlier this evening, the committee recommended approval of the following directives. Directive 26-41 in the amount of $555,072.75. Directive 26-42 in the amount of $421,875.51. And Directive number 26-43 in the amount of $2,293,083.28.
Thank you. 7B is approval of purchased bulk road salt through the DuPage County Joint Purchasing Requisition from Compass Minerals America Incorporated of Overland Park, Kansas City, in a not to exceed amount of $185,000. Item 7C is approval to award bid 25-9-1 to Veterans Vac Services of McHenry, Illinois, for the Kings Point Sanitary Sewer Mainline Point Repair Project in the amount of $31,000. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second to approve the consent agenda. Discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, or I'm sorry, roll call?
Trustees Del Rosario,
Yes.
Kluzny,
Yes.
Nasty,
Yes.
O'Brien,
Yes.
Ruggieri,
Yes.
The consent agenda is approved. Item 8 is ordinance and resolutions. 8A is second reading of an ordinance approving a special use for building height and variation for building setbacks at 111 and 133 South Rowling Road for ML Realty Partners, LLC, Rowling Road redevelopment.
At our meeting on November 3rd, the committee reviewed this ordinance, which approves a special use for building height and variation for building setbacks at 111 and 133 South Rowling Road for ML Realty Partners, LLC, Rowling Road Development. The committee recommended approval, and first reading was given on November 3rd. Village board meeting, second reading is requested.
This is second reading of an ordinance approving a special use for building height and a variation for building setbacks at 111 and 133 South Rowling Road for ML Realty Partners, LLC, Rowling Road redevelopment.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion stands approved.
You got to make the motion.
Motion?
Second.
Motion second to approve the ordinance. Discussion?
Do you have Trustee Nasty made the motion, Trustee Del Rosario second?
got it. Thank you.
Discussion? Hearing none. Roll call?
Trustees Del Rosario,
Yes.
Kluzny,
Yes.
Nasty,
Yes.
O'Brien,
Yes.
and Ruggieri.
Yes.
Ordinance is approved. Item 8B is second reading of an ordinance approving a plat of consolidation and easement vacation for 111 and 133 South Rowling Road for ML Realty Partners, LLC, Rowling Road redevelopment.
At our meeting earlier, November 3rd, the committee approved this ordinance, which approves a plat of consolidation and easement vacation for 111 and 133 South Rowling Road for ML Realty Partners, LLC, Rowling Road redevelopment. The committee recommended approval, and first reading was given at November 3rd. Village board meeting, second reading is requested.
This is second reading of an ordinance approving a plat of consolidation and easement vacation for 111 and 133 South Rolling Road for ML Realty Partners LLC, Rolling Road redevelopment.
Motion?
Second.
Motion is second to approve the ordinance. Discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Trustees Del Rosario?
Yes.
Kluzny?
Yes.
Nasty?
Yes.
O'Brien?
Yes.
And Ruggieri?
Yes.
Ordinance is approved. Item 8C is second reading of an ordinance abolishing the Cultural Arts Development Commission.
At our meeting on November 3rd, the committee reviewed this ordinance, which abolishes the Cultural Arts Development Commission. The committee recommended approval, and first reading was given at the November 3rd Village Board meeting. Second reading is requested.
This is second reading of an ordinance abolishing the Cultural Arts Development Commission.
Motion to adopt the ordinance?
Second.
Motion second to adopt the ordinance. Discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Trustees Del Rosario?
Yes.
Kluzny?
Yes.
Nasty?
Yes.
O'Brien?
Yes.
And Ruggieri?
Yes.
Thank you. 8D is second reading of an ordinance abolishing the Special Events Commission.
At our meeting on November 3rd, the committee reviewed this ordinance, which abolishes the Special Events Commission. The committee recommended approval, and first reading was given at the November 3rd Village Board meeting. Second reading is requested.
This is second reading of an ordinance abolishing the Special Events Commission.
Motion to adopt the ordinance?
Second.
Motion second to adopt the ordinance. Discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Trustees Del Rosario?
Yes.
Kluzny?
Yes.
Nasty?
Yes.
O'Brien?
Yes.
And Ruggieri?
Yes.
The ordinance is adopted. Item 8E is first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 3 of the Village Code to increase the number of Class D liquor licenses for Taco Elo Tio number 10, located at 1012 North Raleigh Road.
At our meeting earlier this evening, the committee reviewed this ordinance, which amends Chapter 3 of the Village Code to increase the number of Class D liquor licenses for Tacos El Tio number 10, located at 1012 North Rowling Road. The committee recommended approval, and first reading is requested.
This is first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 3 of the Village Code to increase the number of Class D liquor licenses for Tacos El Tio number 10, located at 1012 North Rowling Road.
First reading?
First reading. Item 8F is consideration of a resolution approving an addendum to the Traffic Law Enforcement System Agreement with Red Speed Illinois, LLC.
At our meeting earlier this evening, the committee reviewed this resolution, which approves the addendum to the Traffic Law Enforcement System Agreement with Red Speed Illinois, LLC. The committee recommended approval, and the attorney is asked to read the resolution.
This is consideration of a resolution approving an addendum to the Traffic Law Enforcement System Agreement with Red Speed Illinois, LLC.
Motion to adopt the resolution?
Second.
Motion is second to adopt the resolution. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustees Del Rosario?
Yes.
Kluzny?
Yes.
Nasty?
Yes.
O'Brien?
Yes.
And Ruggieri?
Yes.
Resolution is adopted. 8G is consideration of a resolution acknowledging a donation for the Addison Township Community Foundation in the amount of $10,000 to assist the Addison families.
At our meeting earlier this evening, the committee reviewed this resolution, which acknowledges a donation to the Addison Township Community Foundation in the amount of $10,000 to assist Addison families. The committee recommended approval, and the attorney is asked to read the resolution.
This is consideration of a resolution acknowledging a donation to the Addison Township Community Foundation in the amount of $10,000 to assist Addison families.
Motion to adopt the resolution?
Second.
Motion is second to adopt the resolution. Discussion? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Trustees Del Rosario?
Yes.
Kluzny?
Yes.
Nasty?
Yes.
O'Brien?
Yes.
And Ruggieri?
Yes.
The resolution is adopted. Item 9 is mayor's report. I have 3 raffles. If there's no objection, I'd like to combine them. First one is approval of a raffle permit for the Glen Oaks Hospital Foundation for the event that was held at Medina Shriners on November 5th. Second one is approval of a raffle permit for the Oak Brook Chapter Trout Unlimited for an event at Venutis on December 10th. And third one is approval of a raffle permit for the Addison Park District for an event at Empress Banquets on December 17th. Is there a motion to approve those raffles?
Motion.
Second.
Motion second to approve the raffles. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carried. Item 10 is Officers' Report, Village Attorney.
I have nothing tonight, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Village Manager.
No report tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Village Clerk.
'Tis the season, and Christmas is on its way. So let's start the year with the Christmas tree lighting. Help light the village's Christmas tree on the Village Green on Friday, December 5th. Enjoy visits with Santa, a holiday craft fair, and sleigh and train rides, along with caroling by the school children. Then the holiday fun continues with our events in a heated tent on Saturday, December 6th, Friday, December 12th, and Saturday, December 16th. There will be live entertainment, food and beverages will be available for purchase, and for more details, go to ithappensinAddison.com. Continuing, we have the Addison Christmas parades. So enjoy a visit with Santa without leaving your home, unless you want to go to the corner and watch the Santa parade come by, but you will be able to find that when and what time it will pass through your neighborhood. This is during the Christmas parade on Saturday, December 6th and December 13th. And for a map of when Santa will be in your neighborhood, visit ithappensinAddison.com for all of the Addison events. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 11 is Commission Board Reports. We have none. Item 12, Executive Session. We don't need one. Item 13 is Audience Participation regarding village business. Whoever wants to start. No, just whoever gets there first. Just don't tackle each other on the way up. Yeah, we're good.
Just please state your name and your address.
My name's Carlos Rosado. First, thank you to all the members of the board, trustees, village president.
Thank you.
Police chief. Carlos Rosado, I'm a homeowner at 53 Trails Estates. My address is 20 West 540 Diversey in Addison. It's a subdivision of roughly 100 homes located between UPS and Army Trail and Route 53 and Lombard Road. I'm sure you're aware of the potential development being pursued by Brown Commercial Realty and the Transwestern Group. Currently, the village requires a developer to secure 100% of the homes involved before consider annexation or development. While the goal is understandable, protecting residents and avoiding forced relocations, the impact may be the opposite of what's intended. A single homeowner declining to sell can prevent homeowners who do want to sell from benefiting, the village from gaining tax revenue, infrastructure improvements, and managed growth, and developers from investing in necessary redevelopment. In other words, one property can stop progress for an entire area. I'm asking the board to consider allowing partial or phased acquisitions, which offers several advantages. Number one, it protects the homeowners who want to stay. A partial acquisition model respects every homeowner's decision. Those who want to remain can stay without pressure. Those interested in selling still have that opportunity. No one is forced out, and no one is prevented from moving forward. Number two, it brings immediate revenue and investment. Even a partial development creates new tax revenue, infrastructure improvements funded by the developer. We've seen nearby businesses growing rapidly. Clyde's Donuts built a massive facility out in Glendale Heights rather than right here in Addison. Carey Company expanded its footprint over on Fullerton Road. Porter Pipe continues to acquire new properties in the village. And Addison has long been a powerhouse in Illinois manufacturing, often ranking top 5 in the state. And we've attracted national brands such as UPS, Nabisco, Pampered Chef. These businesses need more space, better infrastructure, and continued support from the village. If we make development impossible due to a 100% requirement, these companies may expand elsewhere, taking jobs and revenue with them. Municipalities don't lose economic opportunities all at once. They lose them one stalled decision at a time. Number three, it supports smart phased development. Phased development is a standard in modern planning, allowing developers to begin with the parcels they can reasonably acquire, enables incremental, manageable progress, improved roads, utilities, and public infrastructure, and increased tax base without forcing any homeowner to sell. This area is already surrounded by businesses, manufacturing, and industrial activity. Partial development aligns with that existing character and the economic direction of the region. Number 4, it is a fair, balanced compromise. This approach ensures no resident is forced to move. Homeowners who want to sell can do so. The village gains investment, revenue, and control, and developers can commit capital with predictable expectations. Requiring 100% virtually guarantees that no meaningful redevelopment will ever occur, placing Addison at a significant disadvantage compared to neighboring communities that welcome smart growth. Growth is coming, either guided by our village or happening just outside of our borders. By allowing partial acquisitions, the village maintains control over zoning, buffers, traffic improvements, and design standards. Blocking an entire project because of a handful of homeowners who prefer not to sell is not smart planning. Phased development is. In closing, I respectfully urge the board to reconsider the 100% acquisition requirement and allow partial or phased redevelopment. This area is already a hub of economic activity with expanding businesses and increased demand for industrial and commercial growth. If we stall progress, we risk losing employers and long-term revenue to neighboring communities. A partial acquisition path supports both homeowners and businesses without forcing anyone to move, while ensuring that growth strengthens Addison rather than bypassing it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay.
I'll get it. Hello, everybody.
State your name and address, please.
Yes, my name is Lisa Hinton. I live at 20W464 Diversity Avenue. My husband and I live in the 53 Stale Trails Estates. Been there for 33 years. Raised 3 kids, 6 grandkids. I'm the neighborhood dog walker. So when I say I feel I speak for many of the neighborhoods, I talk to many of the neighbors. I'm from a small town. That's all we have to do is talk. And, you know, they don't want to be displaced. We got a lot of veterans, a lot of widow ladies. That's their home. Our neighborhood is more than houses. It's family history. It's long friendships. It's quiet streets. I don't think I want to walk my dog, you know, with a bunch of traffic going down the streets or walking the neighbor kids. It's the way of life that cannot be replaced by a check. The village of Addison has confirmed Transwestern must secure 100% of the 94 properties before a form of redevelopment is considered. And many of us won't sell. I will guarantee you right now, we're not selling. It's not, at this stage of our life, it's not about money. It's about happiness. My husband worked 44 years, I worked 40. You know, it's time to do what's proper, what's right. You know what? When I see a kid crying, I don't go, that's not my kid. I go running out there and I pick them up. I see dogs loose. I took her dogs back twice. You know, it's like we care. It's a family. And, you know, it's like everybody, you can't pick your neighbors, but they become family and friends. And, you know, again, we're not going to sell, and we intend to keep it that way. I mean, in our golden years, this is supposed to be the best times of our life. And having to worry about finding a new home, I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. So I'm sorry we disagree. It's not right what you're proposing. I don't want my 6 grandkids and their friends to be running across the street and have a semi come barreling down. I don't want to worry about people like working in the factory next door waking us up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We put in our time. We worked hard. We deserve the right to be happy. And this neighborhood is our home. These are our friends and our family. And we deserve that right. We all worked hard. And, you know, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys have shown us. And, you know, I appreciate your time. And hopefully you guys understand, because I didn't read this. I was talking from in here. So thank you again for your time. By the way, it wouldn't sell for 20 million.
Do we have anybody else?
Good evening. Kyle Collins, 3N474 Linda Lane. I've been here before. I got two different things I'm going to move through really quickly. I want to respond to a few of the things that was set up here previously. It's not feasible to do a partial or a phased development. We're spread out in a checkerboard pattern through the neighborhood. We have a map. We have red dots on them. There's over 50 people that have identified that they are not willing to sell. Some of them are being quiet about it. They don't want to be involved in this. This is very stressful. It's been very stressful on all of us. We have spent countless hours trying to combat this, and we're at a phase where things are starting to get ugly, which we knew was going to happen. There's things that are being said that are inappropriate, and that's unfortunate. And we had hoped we wouldn't get to this stage, but we're there. You would lose people. They talked about renewing, revitalizing. Our area is not blighted. There's nothing bad about our area. It's a very, very nice area. It's highly sought after. Our homes rarely go on the market, and when they do, they're snapped up immediately. Probably in the last 2 months, through their neighbors, there's been at least 3 or 4 people looking for homes, driving the streets, looking for a house in that area. So it's highly sought after. We spend our money in the village. We go to the Rock and Wheels, we go to all the stores, we go to the restaurants, we spend our money at the service stations. We're part of this community. Our kids go to the schools. The fire department is our fire department. We pay taxes into all those things. We're not surrounded by industry, as has been said repeatedly. The only industry is to the south of us, which is UPS. It's a solid wall. It's kind of private. It's not that bad. We have homes to the east, which is Myers Farm, part of the village. We have homes to the north, which is the other half of 53 Trails Estates. And we have townhouses to the west. Other communities also require 100% agreement among homeowners. That is not, there was one town at one instance where they didn't, but other towns do require the 100%. This is a normal practice. We appreciate you doing that. It's the fair thing to do. It is not fair to say, we want to make, we had this opportunity, but to get this opportunity, the other 93 people have to agree with me so that I can make a big pile of money. We're not interested in money. We're interested in our home, our life, the place that we've been for decades, and we want to continue to be there for decades. If there needs to be new industry in Addison, the thing that is happening right now that you just approved tonight on Rawling Road, the revitalization of an older, dated building that's coming down, 2 buildings coming down, being combined and revitalized into a new building. That's what needs to happen. There's a lot of industry in Addison that has inferior buildings that are 8-foot, 10-foot ceilings that need to be updated and redone. There's the opportunity to grow the industry within Addison. Taking down homes that are productive and beautiful is not a way to grow the industry in Addison. Besides, we're across from the high school. I think that is an issue. We've had extreme support from the community through our Facebook page. We've had a lot of people comment, and I've not had anybody that said, and on the other page as well, that have said, oh yeah, that's great, tear down those houses, put up warehouses. Everybody's been supportive of us staying where we are, and that it was not an appropriate place for that type of development. So I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to get through a few things that were posted on our Facebook page. It'll take less than a minute. These are just things that people wrote in about their home in our neighborhood. Not everyone in this subdivision wants to start over. This is my forever home, and hopefully one day my son's forever home. It was my grandma's forever home until she passed away peacefully in this very house surrounded by family at the age of 91. My son's bedroom was once his grandma's childhood bedroom, and then it was his great-grandma's sewing room. This is more than just a home. No amount of money can give me what I have. Second, we will not sell. We have been here since 1966, one of the few original owners left. I've lived here 46 years, raised my family, put on 3 additions over the years. Where would I go? I have everything I want right here. Some things are more important than money. The memories I have made in this house, the life I have built with my family, my incredible neighbors, and the sense of community I feel, none of that can be replaced. There is no dollar amount that can be put on that. Money absolutely cannot buy happiness. I have lived in this neighborhood for most of my life, 63 years. We intend to stay for another 20. A commercial site of 65+ acres is not improving this area, but rather destroying it. Many families would love to have half-acre or better land with a custom home on it. And the final one, there are very few areas like this left anywhere, and I cannot help but notice none of these homes are ever for sale. To demolish a beautiful, well-established neighborhood for the sake of more industrial builds is not good for anyone at all. The surrounding area is not going to want noisy truck traffic and docks adjacent to their homes, and unless it is manufacturing or retail, it's not going to bring down anyone's taxes any further. There is already a housing shortage as it is, and I can only assume Addison would benefit from more housing, not less. And Addison has had a lot of building recently, housing, the Driscoll property, the townhouses on the golf course. You obviously want residents in residential properties in town. To take these 94 homes out, which essentially are part of the community because we spend our money here, would not be a great thing to do. We appreciate all of your support. You have been great. Joe has been very helpful, and Mike and the mayor as well, and the board. We appreciate everything you've done for us. We would like your continued support, and we will keep moving forward with our quest to save our homes and save our neighborhood. Thank you.
Is there anyone else? No? Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm Kathy Craggy Sparling, live at 3N475 Central Court in Addison. We as a group of We Don't Want to Sell want to sincerely thank you, the village staff, for your continued support of our neighborhood. By requiring the developer to obtain sale contracts on 100% of the homes in the area, the village has upheld a precedent establishing during 4 previous buyout attempts at the other areas in town. This consistency protects residents and ensures fairness in the process. We are at a loss as to how to bring this to an end and restore peace in our neighborhood. Our message remains firm. There is no path forward in this development, and our neighborhood will continue to stand together. Thank you for your time and support.
If there's no one else, then item 14.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion second to adjourn. Discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? We are adjourned.